Martyr Charitini of Amisos. Saint Charitini was from Amisos in Pontus and lived during the reign of Emperor Diocletian, 284–305. Orphaned at a young age, she became the servant of a noble Roman Christian named Claudianus, or Claudius, who brought her up as his own daughter. The young girl was very pretty, sensible, and kind. She imparted her love for Christ to others, and brought many to the path of salvation. Saint Charitini was meek, humble, obedient and silent. Although she was not yet baptized, she was a Christian at heart. She studied the law of God day and night, and vowed to preserve her virginity as a true bride of Christ. Because Saint Charitini brought many others to the Christian faith, Domitius, one of Emperor Diocletian's governors, came to hear of her and sent a letter to Claudius, ordering him to send Charitini to him so that he might question her. Claudius had no doubts about the result of this interrogation. Grieved at the prospect of losing her, he put on sackcloth and wept bitter tears. Charitini comforted him, saying, "Do not grieve, my master, but rejoice, for I am to become an acceptable sacrifice to God, for my sins and for yours." Claudius replied, "O servant of God, remember me when you stand before the heavenly King in the ranks of the holy martyrs." The saint was brought before a judge at the tribunal. He asked her, "Is it true that you are a Christian, and that you delude others by bringing them to your impious faith?" Charitini replied, "It is true that I am a Christian, but it is a lie that I delude others. On the contrary, I lead them from deception to the path of truth, bringing them to my Christ." Then the judge ordered her hair to be cut off, but by the power of God, her hair grew back even longer than before. Then burning coals were placed on her head, and vinegar was poured over her scorched flesh, increasing her pain. They drove flaming sticks through her breasts, and burnt her sides with candles. Finally, they tied a stone around her neck and threw her into the sea. She cried out, "This is my baptism." Suddenly, the stone was loosened and sank, and God delivered her from the sea unharmed. When the judge saw her on the shore, he ordered his men to seize her and strip her naked, and then tie her to a wheel which turned over burning coals. But an angel of God stopped the wheel, and once again Saint Charitini remained unharmed. The judge became furious and ordered that the nails of her hands and her feet be torn out, and that all her teeth be broken. Then the wicked judge sent many dissolute men to rape her. Fearing this dishonor, Saint Charitini prayed that God would receive her soul before these vile men could defile her virginal body, and so, as she prayed, she surrendered her pure soul to God. When the judge saw that she was dead, he had her body placed in a sack weighted with stones, and tossed it into the sea. By divine providence, her body was brought to the shore 3 days later. Her master Claudius found her body and buried her with appropriate honor and reverence. Fragments of Saint Charitini's holy relics are found in the monasteries of Caicos, Cyprus, and Jerusalem of Boeotia.